Hey there, Super Freaks. I just called you Super Freaks. Scratch that. Hey there, Nocturnals. Basically, I've already done today's vlog, but I'm getting a start on tomorrow's vlog. So, because I just had a mail drop after I did the vlog. So, let's see what came in the mail. Today was kind of cool, because this came in the mail, and this came in the mail. Let's have a look what's in here. Okay. There it is. Now this... yeah, it's supposed to be bad. Oops. Lose those. Okay, so this is actually a harness. This is a GoPro harness for a dog, so that I can put the GoPro on Bella's back and get a Bella point of view as we do our walks. So that's going to be kind of fun. We might try that out tonight if it doesn't rain, or this afternoon if it doesn't rain. It's got two connections on it, so you can have one on the back and you can have one on the chest. Yeah, one on the chest. Like that. And it's all padded, so she's comfy at the same time. So we'll try that. That'll be kind of a cool thing to try out. And then the other thing that's come is this. Careful not to damage it. Thankfully it wasn't folded this time. And this is the latest 3D Artist magazine for me to have a bit of a read of. So that's kind of cool as well. I can have a flick through this, so that makes my day a little less boring. And hopefully I get some ideas for some of the final effects, the 3D animations I'm doing for the final effects of Valley of the Succubus. Or at least just have a play and have an upskill. Cool, so that's it for the mail drop. Tomorrow, which essentially is going to be today's vlog, I'm going heater shopping with Mum because my heater has this really dodgy connection on it. There's a frayed wire in the power cable, so it's definitely a fire risk. So we're going to go out to Mitre 10, and Mum's already selected the heater that she wants, and I'm going to go and buy a heater at the same time, thanks to Mum, so that I don't freeze this winter. Cool, so let's go now and have a look at some heaters. Hey there, Nocturnals. Now this is my kind of weather. I just wish it wasn't so cold. But this is very nice. I really wish I could fly the drone or something today, but I've got so many appointments. Well, I've only got one appointment, but after that I'm seeing Mum, so that pretty much, that's it. That's it for this beautiful day. So we've got this one fine day, and I have to go to counselling, sit inside. But it is beautiful. It's a beautiful day today. Look at this. It's just incredible. I wish every day of winter could be like this, but it isn't. I like doing vlogs in front of this photo because it looks like I'm outside. But just come back from a pretty stressful counselling session, and actually not feeling very good. I was very positive today, feeling pretty negative and pretty hopeless and with no idea about whether there's any future for me. So, but hopefully I'll feel a bit better. It's not really the right weather for feeling this depressed, but you know. I'm just waiting for Mum, but I've got a book while I'm waiting, which is a really cool book. Check it out. So I'm going to start reading that while I'm waiting for Mum and have my coffee and try and feel a bit better. I'm back from all of the shopping and hanging out with Mum and my brother, and you know, probably everybody kind of may have got the message this morning about how much I hate winter and being cold. Well, fortunately, we have a new heater. So, right here. So I'm going to unbox this sucker and we'll get this cranking, and then winter won't be quite as harsh anymore. Boom. Okay, a quick recap on today. It started kind of crappy, I was feeling kind of low, but spending some time with my mother and my brother really cheered me up, and it was good. Even though it was difficult, it was good to go to counselling and just start to get through things. And apparently that kind of feeling of hopelessness and despair that I had first thing this morning is a fairly typical reaction to filling in that 220 question document in regards to my psychological state. So, and I had to do another 3 questionnaires when I actually went into counselling. So it's a fairly typical negative reaction to a negative situation. So that's cool. So I'm not as, what would you call it? My reactions were not as unusual as I thought they were. That feeling of hopelessness was not an unusual feeling, so it makes me feel a bit better. I don't feel kind of like such a weirdo. And on the upside, while I was waiting for Mum, I got this excellent book which I started reading in the cafe, and I think I'm going to really enjoy this book because I've always enjoyed the writings of Terry Pratchett. I especially love the Neil Gaiman Terry Pratchett book Good Omens, which is actually literally spoken about in the foreword. And I mean, that's cool as well. It's got his introduction by Neil Gaiman himself. So I think this will be a good book if you're into reading, if you've read Terry Pratchett or Neil Gaiman and you're into reading a biography written by a writer about himself, which is, I don't think I won't read a biography about somebody unless it's the person that's written it, because those are the people that can have the greatest insight into their lives and will be more candid about their personal experiences. But it kind of started off with Neil talking about the dark side of Terry Pratchett and his temper and his anger, and apparently quite a lot of anger over a lot of different kind of human conditions. And that was kind of liberating for me as well, being that I have all this sort of pent up anger and frustration, and which comes from having post-traumatic stress. And that was the other good thing as well, good and bad, is that the conclusion of the assessment today was that I definitely suffer from post-traumatic stress. So this isn't all in my head. Well, it is all in my head to a certain extent, but it's a fairly typical reaction to some fairly horrible situations that I've lived through. So though it's been a difficult day, it's also been a beautifully sunny day. We just came back from our walk, me and the dog, so we had a good walk. I've just fired up the new heater for the first time. So kind of good day, really. I mean, rough start, but really good finish. So thank you for watching. I've got some exciting things coming up. I'm going to be doing a photo session with my brother's band and a possible interview this weekend, so that's going to be interesting, and we should be able to vlog a little bit about that. And if we don't, probably won't have a lot of the interview, but we will have a link to the interview, I'd imagine, when it's ready. So that's kind of cool as well. It's some good things. It's quite an interesting band. It's I'm not going to tell you what the band's about. Let the band tell you what the band's about. But that's kind of cool, and it's also an opportunity for me to make the use of some of these fancy cameras that I've just got. And because it's such a clear night tonight, I'm going to try some some night lapse photography with the GoPro, because I've been waiting for a night like this since I got it about a week ago. And finally, there's no rain, no clouds, and that means there's going to be nothing but the Milky Way. So let's have a look. Let's see how this new camera deals with night lapse and nighttime photography. That's really exciting for me, and I should be able to show you a bit of that on tomorrow's vlog. So thank you for watching, and keep watching. There'll be interesting comment coming very soon. Bye for now. Thanks for watching this Nocturnal Customs production. Subscribe to us on YouTube, where we will be bringing you more regular content on filmmaking, animation, my original music, the occasional cover song, as well as more of our feature project releases as they happen. You can find out more information about us on nocturnal3d.com or contact me directly by emailing visualnz@gmail.com.